In Jefferson County, community members are demanding answers after an animal control officer was arrested for animal neglect. Investigators say dozens of dogs were left without proper care over an entire weekend, leaving one puppy dead and another missing. Now, we obtained this probable cause affidavit from the state attorney's office. It says Monticello Animal Control officer Alexander Burdick failed to provide care for about 27 dogs in county custody. Monticello Police say the animals went without food or water for about 64 hours. Now, the people tasked with protecting these animals are now at the center of a criminal investigation. Outrage is spreading across the community after investigators say animals meant to be protected were left unattended inside their kennels. Authorities say no one checked on those dogs for days. Without heat lamps during cold weather, one puppy died and another disappeared.
I'm outraged that that happened. I think it's awful. I think that the county's supposed to be rescuing animals from neglect and abuse, and they're being taken to a facility where they're experiencing that.
Rachel Herman, a longtime animal advocate in Jefferson County, says this isn't the first time that she's raised concerns.
I've complained about this about 2 years ago. And it was the same kind of situation. The dogs were not fed or taken care of, watered for 3 days. So now we're back in this situation, and honestly, we don't know how often this happens. But it's neglectful, and that has to change.
Annie Anderson, the director of the Humane Society, says the problem isn't just missed checks. Even when staff and volunteers try to help, she feels their efforts aren't always supported.
There are workers there all weekend, 7 to 7. Nobody called and said, hey, nobody's come by and taken care of the animals. You know, we have another animal control officer who was there on Sunday. He didn't notice that the dogs weren't food and watered, but that's probably because there was food still there because so much was poured out on Friday.
She says she has already offered that help, but there's a limit to what she can do.
It's a horrible situation. I don't like to see it. I've offered change. I've offered help. We work together great, but when we speak up, we are shunned off.
Now, we made several attempts to get clarity from the Monticello city manager. Here's a clip of that interaction.
What I said was there's an investigation going on, so I can't provide any information about that.
No, but I just wanted a conversation, though. That was all.
Now, community members are pushing for funding, oversight, and policy changes to prevent this from happening again.
We need a better budget. We need a better facility. We need better enforcement. We need better support. There's no reason that these animals are hungry or thirsty. They're leaving conditions like that and coming there to have better care, and they're not receiving that. It has to change.
The officer is facing an animal neglect charge under a new law that specifically prohibits confinement of animals without sufficient food, water, or exercise. Now, the city told us the matter is under investigation. We also reached out to every city and county commissioner, the city attorney, and the Monticello Police chief, and have not heard back. Now, the county manager did respond, saying the city and county share responsibility for animal care under a memorandum of understanding. She says a written log tracks routine care. Cameras are being installed in the kennels. Heat sensors are being added, and a formal on-call system is in place to ensure staff coverage. Now, we also spoke with Burdick, who says that he is not ready to comment, citing fear of repercussions and not having an attorney just yet. He's scheduled to appear in court on March 4th at 9 a.m. Rob.